What is up, my colleague friends? Welcome to the video. Thank you for clicking on the link. I appreciate it as always, or unmuting it, whatever platform you happen to be watching this on. Want to take a look at contacted Contratas today. Actually, I was playing around with this here and figured, you know what, why not put this up online for my colleague friends to check out and see what you guys think about this stuff. So, contacting Contratas. What I'm going to do is we're going to work on just the basic line. So for those of you that don't know, and for those of you that don't know, contacting Contratas, contact is force against force. So 1 against 1, 2 against 2, 3 against 3, 4 against 4. That's contact. You're meeting the force. Contratas is following the force or countering it, counters, which is your 2 against your 1, right? Or your 2 against your 3, or your 3 against your 2. Okay? That's the advanced line. The 2 and 3 line, that's the advanced line. We're just going to work on the basic line today. So the basic line is where your 2 takes your angle 1. And there are 2 basic ways to get in to the basic line of Contratas. The first one that you generally learn is where one partner throws a broken one, then a fluid one. The other partner throws a fluid one, and then steps 90 on a 2. And then you're in the Contratas group, right? That's called basic giving of Contratas because they are giving you Contratas, all right? Then the other way to get into Contratas on the basic line is taking of Contratas, which is generally done where top first, where you bridge 3, go broken 4, recorder. Let me do that so I can stay in frame. So bridge 3, 4, recorder on that 2. As they come back with their angle 1, and then now you're in the Contratas group. Boom, like that. So what I want to look at today is what are some ways that we can start looking at this a little bit more tactically, like how can we put this in with bridging to the inside, maybe off of a recorder. So let me just tell you, I got three different things that I want to show you here with this basic line of Contratas. So taking Contratas off the recorder, giving Contratas, not me giving it to them, but them giving me Contratas after having bridged to the inside, and then being a little bit tricky where you're kind of taking Contratas, but you're taking it when you're retreating. So let me just kind of show you this stuff, okay? So all of this is just gonna be done. We're just gonna be doing 1 through 4 on all of these things, trying to keep this as simple as possible and focusing on the angles and focusing on when you can take that Contratas line based on different things that you're doing, okay? So let's just get into it. Let me show you the map that we're working with today. So this is our map today. Look at all that. There's 3 lines there that we're going to be using. I got to say, I love training at this school because look at all this that these kids do. I'm not the only one that drowns on the floor with chalk around here. So, okay, let me pull that out a little bit. All right, so this is our map. We've got 3 different lines here that we're going to be doing. So first, let's work on the giving of Contratas, because that's where you generally start when you start learning Contratas, is with the giving of it. So we're going to start off here on our diamond/circle, and we're going to bring our feet together, and we're going to step to the inside. So right 45, then we're going to go up forward triangle. This is the new 0 degrees, and then we're going to step 90, taking the Contratas line here, And then now we would be in the Contratas drill. So let me show you that footwork one more time. It's basically just bridging to the inside. So right 45, forward triangle, 0 degrees. But then instead of going straight back like you normally would on the contact drill, you're gonna step 90 when they attack back in with their angle 1. Now let's put it together. All right, so putting this together, we're gonna be at the top of at the apex of our circle, of our diamond here. And once again, we're just doing angles 1 through 4 with all of these, all right? Just to keep it simple. So when we swing our 1, we're gonna bring the feet together so that I now can bridge to the inside with my angle 2. Boom, on 2, and then up forward triangle with your 3. And then instead of going fluid 4 like you normally would do on a contact drill, then having to be driven back with your 1, when you get here on your 4, you're gonna do a broken or a circular 2, and you're gonna come to your number 2 chamber. When your partner attacks back at you with their angle 1, you would step 90 degrees to your left and swing your 2. This puts you now into the Contratas drill. To get out, you would do a broken angle 2 and drive on 2, 3, out on 4. So drive on 2, 3, out on 4. Let's do that again. So this is giving Contratas. They would be giving you Contratas here because they're attacking at you on that angle 1, and you're immediately stepping left 90, okay? Like somebody's bum rushing you or just coming at you with that angle 1. That's what this is doing. So we are bringing the feet together on 1, stepping right 45 on 2, forward triangle on 3, 0 with a broken or circular 4, coming to the number 2 chamber, and then stepping 90 as they give you Contratas. Boom. Like this, and you could just work this Contratas drill if you wanted to until you were ready to transition back to contact, which you would either do a broken like I just did, a circular 2, or you could do a wrist manipulation. So like a Floretti or even a doblete would put you back to contact. So we're gonna but to keep it simple, we're just gonna do a broken 2 and then drive with the 2, the 3, out on 4. Do that one more time. So feet together on 1, bridge on 2, forward triangle on 3, broken 4 up 0, 90 on 2, and you're in the Contratas drill. Just do a couple of rotations here, and when you're ready, go back to contact. All right? So that is giving of Contratas using right 45 or bridging to the inside to get to it. Now let's look at the next one. Now let's take a look at taking Contratas, but we're gonna take it off of the recorder this time instead of just doing it right away. So what I mean by that is we're gonna bridge to the outside this time. So left 45, stepping with our left foot up, reverse triangle, left reverse triangle, forward triangle with the right foot. And instead of, if we were on the standard contact drill, you would step up 0 and go back. But now, I want to work on recordering, so this is now 0 degrees. This is now left 45, so I'm going to step left 45, which means this is forward triangle. Stepping into my opponent on forward triangle, and since I'm taking Contratas, I just drew this line so that you can see that you've got another diamond starting here, right? And so, because I'm taking Contratas, I'm going to step left 45, recordering them one final time to take that Contratas line, okay? Let's do this again. So right here, we're gonna step left 45, forward triangle, re-quarter up the new left 45, new forward triangle, and we're gonna quarter one more time, but this time we're taking the Contratas line when we do that. One more time with the footwork here. And it really helps to draw this out so that you can really keep track of 0 degrees. It helps a lot. Left 45, forward triangle, left 45, forward triangle, left 45. Just continuously quartering and re-quartering. Now, let's put it together. All right, so now putting it together. We're just gonna start in chamber 1, and we're just gonna bridge right away on this one. Not gonna worry about adjusting time or any of that stuff right now for this drill. Let's just work on our angles and transitioning between flows. So we've got our left 45, forward triangle on 2, and then we're gonna re-quarter with this 3. Now this time, when I come up forward triangle, I'm gonna take Contratas like you normally would in the standard taking of Contratas drill. So I'm gonna do a broken 4, and because I'm still driving forward, I'm going to step left 45, taking their hand when they come back at me with their angle 1 and taking the Contratas line. Boom. Now we would be in the drill. Go a couple of revolutions, whatever, a couple rounds, and then when you're ready, transition back to contact. Let's do that again. So, starting at your apex, angle, start in chamber 1, and right away we're just gonna bridge left 45 on 1, forward triangle on 2. Re-quarter with our 3, broken 4 when we come up the new forward triangle, or circular, that's fine, and you're gonna come to your number 2 chamber, and step left 45, taking their hand and taking the Contratas line, and now you're in the drill. Basic taking of Contratas drill. Transition back to contact when you're ready. Do that one more time. We've got 1, 2, 3, broken 4, and now I'm in Contratas. Boom. Back to contact. Like that, all right? So that's taking Contratas off of the re-quarter. So just a little bit different tactically there. Got one more for you here. All right, so now let's look at being a little sneaky, right? So let's suppose I start to bridge to the outside, so left 45. But I decide I want to be sneaky, and so I'm going to transition this to the inside. So we're going to step across the 90 here. This is basically your closed triangle footwork, stepping across the diamond. Now, the way that it works with 0 degrees, I have re-quartered to the inside here. So 0 is no longer here anymore. 0 is actually here now because of where my opponent is. Therefore, this is forward triangle. I am on forward triangle right now. If you can actually see it here, that's 0. I'm on forward triangle. So I'm going to step up forward triangle, and then to get to the Contratas line, I'm going to take it, but I'm taking it while retreating. So I'm going to step back on 0, and then step 90 here. Now I would be in the Contratas drill. I'll show you all this with the stick in just a second. Let's do that again. All right. So we're going to step left 45 to the outside, re-quarter to the inside. That changes the line of 0. 0 is there now. Forward triangle, then out on 0 and going 90, taking Contratas. All right, let's do that one more time. Left 45, across 90. forward triangle with the left foot, back on 0, left 90, all right? Now let's put it together. So I may have inadvertently lied to you. We're gonna do something slightly different with the hands with this one than 1 through 4, just slightly. So we're gonna do 1, and then when we come to our 2, we're gonna do a horizontal 2 and drop it down to the 3 instead of a diagonal 2 to our 3. Then we're gonna go 3 to the 4. So it's actually 1 horizontal, 3 to 4 is what we're gonna be doing, all right? So let me show you. So, starting in our number 1 chamber, and we're gonna bridge left on 1, boom. Now when I step across this 90, so that I can still be a threat, I'm going to throw a horizontal because this is gonna give me greater reach so that I can step across this 90 that's not as much of an attacking angle as me coming up forward triangle. So I'm still giving a very good threat with this horizontal. It's making up for that loss of range a little bit. As I step across the diamond, down here to 3, now with my left foot, I'm stepping up forward triangle, and this would be on their inside now. I would have transitioned to the inside line of my opponent. Making contact with the left foot, makes contact with the ground. Now, instead of taking contratas like that, this is still them giving me contratas, but I'm kind of baiting them into it. So I'm gonna go back, giving them space on this 4 when they attack back on that 4. But I'm gonna go broken or circular, come to my number 2 chamber, and I'm gonna step 90 when they come at me with the 1. Now, we are in the contratas group. Transition back to contact. Oh, let's do that again. So, bridging to the outside, angle 1. Transitioning or re-quartering to the inside with the horizontal 2, coming across, closing that triangle, and then left foot steps up forward triangle on 3, back on 0. This is 0 degrees, so I'm going back on 0 with a broken or a circular 4, then stepping 90 with a 2, fluid 2. Now I am in the contratas group. Boom. Transition back to contact, and let's do that one maybe 2 more times. So left 45 on 1, across the 90 with your horizontal 2, 3 up for a triangle, broken or circular as you go back on 0, step 90 degrees with your fluid 2. Do a couple of rounds in contrata, and when you're ready, transition back to contact. One last time for this one, and then I'll just run through all of them really quickly. So 1, horizontal, 3, broken 4, 2 to contratas. And back to contact. Like that. Let me just do all of them really quick for you. That looks like it's a good enough angle. Hold on. Oh yeah, that's this one. That's what I was doing here. today. Hopefully that all made sense. Hopefully you liked it. Hopefully it's something that you can use with your own training at home, or maybe even with a partner. If you happen to be in the Long Beach, Washington area, and you want to come learn some Kali, come on out to my classes. I teach Tuesdays at the Grange, 7 p.m., or Saturday mornings at the Long Beach Elementary School at 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Classes are free. It's just something I like to do for my community. We are having a seminar out here in just a couple of weeks. John Thompson, Kali Center chapter leader up in Seattle, is coming down to teach a seminar, do this crazy good. Anybody from Kali Center will tell you the same. If you're interested and you haven't let me know already, go ahead and let me know either in the comments, DM me, whatever, and we'll get your spot secured. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. You're awesome. God bless. Deuces.